A very good morning to respected Dean Sir, respected HOD Sir, faculty members and my dear students. Today, as you all know that there is a tremendous scope of innovation and entrepreneurship across the globe to stay relevant in the market. And today, I feel privileged to be a part of this event as IIC cell of IIMT College of Management is celebrating Institutions Innovation Day, that is today on 15th of October. I am delighted to welcome respected Dr. Abhinand Sir today to share his valuable insights, his thoughts about the Institutions Innovation Day. Respected Sir is the Dean of BCA Department of IIMT College of Management. Respected Sir is also the Dean of Research and Development Wing of IIMT College of Management. He is having more than 25 years of vast professional experience. He has more than 25 research papers in various national and international journals. I welcome you, sir, on the dais to share your valuable inputs. Thank you, sir. Please have a nice round of applause.
Thank you, Soni Tikko ma'am, for welcoming me on this occasion. Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My dear students, today is your day. It's your day. So, speak loudly. Good afternoon. While calling it, it's your day. Today's day is celebrated as World Students' Day. So very good afternoon to all of you. Myself, Professor Dr. Abhinand, on behalf of IIMT Group of Colleges and on behalf of our Honorable Managing Director, Sir, Dr. Mayank Agrawal ji, I take this wonderful opportunity to present my views as a speaker on such an auspicious day, the day which is worldwide known as the birth date, the birth anniversary of the greatest scientist, the greatest researcher, academician and the greatest teacher of the world, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Please give a huge round of applause to remember this day and to be a part of this wonderful occasion when we have got the opportunity to talk about this great personality and also to talk about the different views, opinions, contributions and lot of things which he has given in the field of education, in the field of research, in the field of administration. If I start with Dr. Kalam, you must know that Dr. Kalam primarily, his origin is from Tamil Nadu. He was born in Rameswaram in a very poor family. Studied and during his student life, he used to sell newspapers also. Selling newspaper, selling anything or doing anything which helps you in coming up with your livelihood or to take care of yourself or your family cannot be a small thing, cannot be an ordinary thing that we can learn from the life of Dr. Kalam. Dr. Kalam, during his entire journey of his student life, right from school to college, and then his life as teacher, as scientist, as academician, as president of this country, has given us a lot of lessons, lot of things to learn. And these things cannot be described in one session or in one gathering. Rather, it is something lifetime learning which we all need to learn in our everyday life throughout the journey of our life. It is important for each one of us. You all will agree with me that throughout the life we are nothing but a student, because life gives us opportunity every time to learn something from everyone. We learn primarily from our family, from our parents, from our teachers, from our schools, from our colleges. We learn from our colleagues, from our workplace. We learn from our environment. But Dr. Kalam, above this, had given us different insight to understand that not only we need to learn from all these things, we need to learn first of all from ourselves. Learning from our mistakes, learning from our experience, struggling with our own knowledge, and every time to believe that I do not know anything. This is the best part which Dr. Kalam believed every time, that you have to understand that you are a student and you do not know anything. The day on which you are convinced that you know everything, you will not have any hunger for learning. So the hunger for learning must be alive. That was the belief of Dr. Kalam. My dear students, I will take this opportunity to share with you, however I have sometimes shared with my colleagues sitting over here, that in my lifetime I had the opportunity to interact in person with this great personality, Dr. Kalam. Dr. Kalam was the president of this country from 2002 to 2007. And during his tenure of presidency, he gave his standing instruction to the presidential office that you can always say no to the inauguration of bridges, inauguration of government offices, inauguration of government projects, but you cannot say no when any opportunity or any invitation comes from the educational institutions, schools, colleges, its inauguration, annual day or any event. That was his zeal, that was his hunger to meet the teachers, to meet the students and to visit the educational institution. That was the standing instruction given to presidential office during his presidency. I am sharing with you the occasion 1st August 2003. At that time, I was in my previous organization, JSS Mahavidyapitha, JSS Academy of Technical Education, Noida, one of the leading institutions in Delhi NCR and in the state of Uttar Pradesh. And JSS Mahavidyapitha invited then President Dr. Kalam to inaugurate the campus. He readily agreed, accepted the invitation, and you all know that when somebody is president, what could be the protocol, what could be the security concerns and other things which is required to have. we used to have helipad inside the campus of JSS. Lot of police officials, bureaucrats, the chief minister of this state, lot of cabinet ministers, all these people were there on that day due to presidential visit. When Dr. Kalam came in the campus, you will be surprised that the inauguration time was 11:30 and Dr. Kalam landed at sharp 11 in the campus. Keeping in mind, you all know the VIP timing of the ministers and other high profile people. So many people were not able to arrive at that time, thinking that 11:30 is the inauguration time and he will reach by 12:30 or so. But he landed at sharp 11 to ensure that 11:30 the inauguration must take place, and before that he must have time to meet the students, the teachers of that particular institution. I was coordinating the whole event, so I got the opportunity because lot of security concerns were there, barricades were there, lot of officials were there who used to stop you to go to him. But since I was the coordinating officer of that event, I had the opportunity to meet him. I wished him simply, he could see my card hanging like this. He asked, at that time I could not complete my PhD, so he asked, Mr. Abhyanand, you are a teacher. I said, yes sir. Oh great, in which discipline you are a teacher? I said, sir, computer science. Oh lovely. You are a great man, you are a great person. Just imagine the president of the country telling this to a very ordinary person like me, that since you are a teacher in computer science and IT, you are a great man, you are a great personality, because the world, the entire world is going to see that everything will be IT based, computer based. That was his vision. You all are aware that Dr. Kalam wrote so many books, gave so many speeches, but his remarkable speech was Vision for India. Vision for India was his speech. In that he envisaged that India in time to come would be a country of youth, would be a country of technology, would be a country which will be IT driven. Just imagine the vision of that personality. I remember 1st August 2003, on that day he emphasized and said that this technology and the youth of this country is going to drive this particular world, and we all are witness today. You all will be happy to know that India is the first largest country in the world having maximum number of youth, having maximum number of young talent, young students. That was the vision of this particular personality. Just one simple incident I shared with you. There could be n number of quotes, there could be n number of slogans and good things which we hear about Dr. Kalam, but most importantly, which he every time emphasized and gave the message to the students, to the teachers, is something very important. As I mentioned, he never missed any opportunity to meet the student, to meet the children. Even he used to go to schools to meet the children, to meet the teachers, university teachers, college teachers, school teachers. Dr. Kalam gave the message to the students and teachers that you need to focus on 4 things in your life. First is aim. Second, your knowledge. Third, your hard work. And and fourth, your determination. Just see how these things are related with each other. The aim. Dr. Kalam used to say, you must aim high. You must aim big. You must think big. हम सब जानते हैं डॉक्टर कलाम ने ड्रीम्स के लिए क्या कहा. डॉक्टर कलाम से सपने वो नहीं होते जो हम सोते हुए देखते हैं. सपने वो होते हैं जो हमें सोने नहीं देते. This was the vision of that great man. Just think over it. ये कोई छोटी बात नहीं है. Normally we used to dream good things when we sleep. जब हम सोते हैं हमें अच्छी नींद आती है, बढ़िया सपना देखते हैं. And when somebody asks us to wake up, then we get angry. अरे क्यों जगा दिया? अभी तो इतना बढ़िया सपना देख रहे थे, क्या मजा आ रहा. Dr. Kalam used to say differently. He used to say that your dreams are those dreams which will not enable you to go for sleep. You have to wake up to fulfill your dreams. वो हमारे ड्रीम्स हैं. That means you aim very very high. आपके सपने बहुत ऊंचे होने चाहिए, आपकी सोच बहुत ऊंची होनी चाहिए, और आपको कभी ये नहीं सोचना है कि आपको सब कुछ आता है. Every time you need to believe that you know nothing. You start from 0, then you will reach to 100. Aim is that. He compared the importance of aim. You all are aware in Mahabharata how Arjun used to aim the eye of that fish. Aim means that kind of aim wherein you are only concentrating on your goal, on your objective. Second important thing which he emphasized is knowledge. Knowledge is the power. We all are knowledge workers. When we say knowledge workers, means the students, the teachers, the intellectuals. We all strive for knowledge. We all work hard to gain knowledge. And we use this knowledge to change the world. So knowledge is the power. It has enormous power. And it has got the capacity to change the world. When we say to change the world, Dr. Kalam used to believe that changing the world right from changing first of all your perception, your view. You need to have positive attitude, positive view, positive thinking, and you need to move out from an environment which gives you negativity. Because negativity is the killer of knowledge. The day on which you become negative, the whole world will look around you as a negative person and you find a lot of negativity in yourself. Knowledge gives you enormous strength to be positive, help you in coming out of difficult situations, and helps you to understand how to face your problems. Dr. Kalam used to say that never ever run from your problems. Do not run away from your problems. You face the problem. You must have the guts to face the problem, and that makes the difference. Problem comes in everyone's life. Each one of us sitting over here will agree with me that we all have problems in our life. Then what is important? According to Dr. Kalam, you be the master of your problem. That means you must have lot of problems, hell of problems, and then only you can have masters in that particular area, because these problems will teach you to learn how to come out of this difficult situation with a perfect solution. And for that, knowledge is important. Third thing, which Dr. Kalam used to believe, is hard work. There is no substitute of hard work. My dear students, that is the lesson which you need to learn, that there is no shortcut to hard work. There is no substitute of hard work. That means continuously you have to work very hard to believe that the goal, the aim and the knowledge which you have gained is only to be fulfilled with the help of hard work. And the fourth one is determination. Determination means you need to be determined. You need to be positive mindset. You need to have self-confidence that yes, I will do it. In this, I will use few examples of Dr. Kalam only. These examples are not of mine, because I am a great follower of Dr. Kalam. So I used to learn his books also. I used to learn his quotes also. I used to learn his lifestyle also, and try to adopt something, at least 1% of his life in my own life, to see how it makes the difference. So for this determination, Dr. Kalam used to say that never ever fear from failure. Do not be scared of failing, because the spell of fail is F-A-I-L, which means first attempt in learning. When you fail, that means you have started learning, and that is the first step of learning. And remember this particular word and compare it with a child who has just completed 1 year of his life and started trying to walk on the ground. You might have seen that the child gets slipped and fell on the ground several times. And after that, the child starts learning how to walk. That means initially the child failed. He could not walk. He fell down. But he didn't give up. He didn't quit. So Dr. Kalam used to say, never ever quit. You must fail. You have to fail. You are bound to be failed. But from there only your learning starts. And that is how you can grow. Another important thing he used to say, that there is nothing like the end. We say that now it's the end. You are finished. Dr. Kalam used to say, no. You have not understood the meaning of word end. End means effort never dies. You need to put in your effort. Put in your effort. Continuously put in your effort, and it is not going to die. It will give you the result. It will give you the outcome of your effort. And this belief you can compare from our great Bhagavad Gita also. In Bhagavad Gita also, very clearly it is written that you focus on your work. You focus on your task. Never ever worry about your result. Karm kiye ja, phal ki chinta mat kar. That is the lesson which we learn from Bhagavad Gita. There are so many lessons which you can learn from there. But that is the important one which Dr. Kalam used to quote. He used to give the message to his students that, my dear students, my dear academicians, if you really want to burn like a sun, if you really want to shine like a sun, sun हमें अच्छा लगता है, sun की shining हमें अच्छी लगती है. So if you want to shine like a sun, first you have to burn like a sun. आपको पहले सन की तरह जलना पड़ेगा, सूर्य की तरह जलना पड़ेगा, तब आप सूर्य की तरह चमक सकती हो. That means जलना पहले है, चमकना बाद में है. नॉर्मली हम क्या चाहते हैं? हम क्या चाहते हैं कि पहले हम चमक ले और वो नौबत ही ना आए कि हमें जलना पड़े. It is not going to happen, my dear friend, my dear students. You have to burn first, and you will have problems. Then you have to develop the skill to come out of the problems. He used to say, for the example of the problem, that all birds find shelter during rain. All birds find shelter during rain. Only the eagle avoid rain. How? By going above the cloud. So the ordinary birds are finding shelter because there is rain. But the eagle avoid rain by going above the cloud. That means when you have problems, you do not find shelter. You face the problem. You must have the courage to face the problem. Go above the problem, get the solution. Face the situation. And another important thing, because you all know that Dr. Kalam was commonly known as Missile Man of India. Because he was a scientist, he spent his life and career in Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, DRDO, Defense Research Development Organization, and he launched so many missiles, nuclear weapons, and he failed several times. But he did his failure analysis and he learned two things from there, which he conveyed to his students and teachers. First, whenever you fail, you must do thorough failure analysis. आप जब भी fail करते हो, आप उस पे चिंतन करो. Do a great introspection. You do failure analysis. And secondly, as a leader, you take the entire blame of that failure. Dr. Kalam took the entire blame of the failure of launch of satellite. He didn't blame his teammates. You work out on those failures after doing failure analysis and come out with the solution. And when you succeed, then give the credit of that success to your teammates, to your colleagues. Don't take the credit. This is not a simple thing. This is something which we need to learn in our life. Normally what we do, we get the job done from our colleagues, from our people, and get the credit. And whenever we fail or something bad happens, then we put the entire blame on others that this thing happened due to others, not due to me. A great man, a great scientist, a great teacher like Dr. Kalam only can do all these things and can practically implement in his own life. That's why this great personality is world renowned, irrespective of the religion. We talk about the religion. We talk about the caste. We talk about the place. But Dr. Kalam was above all, irrespective of the caste, creed, religion and place. That is the example which he set. No ordinary person can do like this. I will finish my speech by giving the last thing about the wish of Dr. Kalam. Dr. Kalam was a teacher and he expressed his wish that I want to die like a teacher because I am a born teacher. and I want to die like a teacher. And whenever from your bottom of your heart, and if you are a true person, make such kind of wish from the God, the Almighty God gives you that. Do you know how Dr. Kalam died? Dr. Kalam died while delivering his lecture in Indian Institute of Management, Ceylon. On 27th July 2015, he was delivering his lecture in Indian Institute of Management, Ceylon, and during his delivery of lecture, due to cardiac arrest, he collapsed and he died. That was his wish. And what could be the better place for a teacher to go for heavenly abode while he was standing on the dais and left for the heaven. So thank you so much, my dear students, my dear colleagues, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to speak on this session. I wanted to speak a lot. I prepared so many slides of PowerPoint presentation and other things also, but my students were busy right from the morning due to their sessionals. After this session, again they have to go for second sessional. So I understand your timing also, but my dear students, believe me, today's date is yours day, because today is World's Students' Day, and what would be the better opportunity rather than this to celebrate this day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I just want to thank you. Why? Because as you rightly said that Dr. Kalam's life cannot be completed in one session. But today I, including the students, have learned a lot, because you threw light on Dr. Kalam's life. You reiterated his teachings, his thoughts, his beliefs, his ideas among us. And I assure you that students will apply these learnings, these teachings in their lives. Thank you so much, sir. And now we have one more dignitary with us, respected Jitendra Kumar, sir. Mr. Jitendra Kumar, sir, is the head of department and assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science, IIMT College of Management. With an extensive career spanning 17 years in teaching, he has consistently demonstrated excellence in teaching, research, and all academic endeavors. His expertise extends to areas such as cloud computing, AI, virtualization, big data, etc. With a deep passion for research, sir has published number of research papers, patents, books, and articles in various national and international journals. I welcome you, sir, on the dais to share your thoughts. Let's have a huge round of applause for the sir.
Our respected APJ Abdul Kalam sir, मुझे ज़्यादा बोलना नहीं है. You have to plan according to your academic. Right now you are the students. You have to fulfill your ड्रीम्स. सर ने अभी एक हिंदी में एक आपको एक कहावत की तरह कुछ बताया कि सपने वो नहीं जो हम सोते हुए देखते हैं, सपने वो होते हैं जो हमें सोने नहीं देते. तो आप एज ए स्टूडेंट अपने आप को ये देखना है कि पढ़ाई जो है हमारी या एकेडमिक जो हमारे गोल्स हैं वो हमें सोने ना दें. अगर सो दिए तो एज ए सर का जो स्पीच अभी आपको एज ए मोटिवेशनल स्पीच या फ्यूचर एस्पेक्ट स्पीच सर ने जो दी है वो कहीं जीरो ना हो जाए. तो इट्स माय हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट टू यू, प्लीज मेक ए प्लान फॉर फ्यूचर टू बिकम ए डॉक्टर कलाम सर. थैंक यू.
Thank you, respected Jitendra sir. Now I welcome respected Sashi ma'am on the stage to extend vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Okay, so as we are coming to the end of this session, I would like to conclude and thank to our guests, Dr. Professor Abhinand sir and Jiten sir, for giving us a inspirational, motivational and enthusiastic speech and telling us about the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, who has been an inspiration for the youth, especially for the students and teachers. So I would like to thank to everyone who has been participated in the event which we had conducted right now. Hope to see you in further future. Thank you.